Happy Monday, good morning. I got up, I did my workouts, and I took a shower. I did not put anything in my hair to see what it would look like when I don't put anything in my hair. And now it is breakfast time. So I have my egg cups. I'm going looking for the salsa. I'm super proud of myself. I got up with the help of my hubs. I got up on time, did my devotion like I planned, and laid back down in bed. Didn't get right out. I didn't start working out right at 7. I started like 7:15, but that's okay. I found some Energize left over from Beachbody. So I actually had one of these this morning, and yeah, I need to clean out that cabinet. So these are what the egg cups look like once they are done, little frittatas. It's just egg, cheese, and sausage. Super easy. Just tap in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of salsa on the side. So serving size of salsa is 2 tablespoons. I have about 1.5 tablespoons there. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have this with a banana. Going for a walk with Noah. It is 40 degrees outside, but I'm walking. I got my gloves on, got my hat on, I got my insulated jacket on. We got Hamilton music. We're good to go. So I have a concern.
About what?
I think I'm gonna have to push back my 5K.
Why do you say that?
Because I haven't been training the way I need to, and it's my fault. And I know that. But thanks, Bob.
Welcome.
I got to down the street, and my right leg started going numb. So I got basically, it's like a half mile mark. When I looked at my watch, it was like 0.55.
Why do you think it went numb?
I mean, I think it's all related to my hip and just my endurance. And, you know, I'm used to sitting all day and not flexing and moving it that way.
Yeah.
I'm super disappointed in myself because I should have, like, I set up a plan to where I could gradually get into it. And now, you know, we're 3 weeks away and I can't even walk 0.6 of a mile without my leg going numb. And it wasn't numb because it was cold. Because honestly, it really wasn't cold with all of my stuff on. Between my hat, which put a line in my hair. My hat, my jacket, my gloves, like I wasn't cold at all. Like the back of my legs are cold, but I'm just wearing yoga pants. Like they're not super thick or anything.
Are you able to push it back with no problems? Like, is one that you assign a date, not they assign a date?
Yeah, I mean, I picked the date.
I wouldn't say be disappointed in yourself. I would say that, you know.
This asparagus is amazing.
Yeah, it is. You just have to.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. You just know what you have to do and be determined to do that.
And I mean, we know I have issues with my hips. Like I've had issues with my hips since since before me and you got together.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm constantly sitting, you know?
Yeah.
You sit to do everything now in today's society. So my hip flexors are always tight. But like, I mean, it started like in my low back, it started to hurt. And then it like skips my glutes, which is weird. But it's like my actual hip muscles and my quads start going numb. And the last thing I want is to hurt myself by pushing too hard. Like your legs going numb or your hips going numb is a sign that you need to slow down. Like something's not getting circulation and you need to
take the pressure
chill
off.
out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the pressure's obviously from my low back. But the last thing I want is to push myself and then get hurt and then I have to push it back because I'm hurt and not because I didn't listen to my body.
I don't think anything's wrong with that.
Just disappointed myself because I had it set up. And then I didn't do it.
But you can do it. I wouldn't be disappointed. Just take it as a learning lesson and a stepping stone to get to where you want to be. Don't get discouraged.
I mean, I'm just frustrated. I'm not discouraged. Like, oh my gosh, I have to quit. I'm just frustrated because I came up with a plan and then, and I can't blame it on anybody but myself because it's not like, you know, I don't have your support. So when I'm home, I can go walk whenever I want. Our kids are old enough to where they can stay home together. You know, I didn't do it.
So what's going to be your plan going forward?
1 lap every day. And then next week, 2 laps.
Okay.
Because the more you do it, the more I'm going to lubricate that joint.
Yep.
The asparagus is amazing. Sweet potatoes are kind of bland.
I told you just need a little something.
But even with the cinnamon sugar on them, they're still...
Well, it's mainly because we didn't dump a whole bunch of the cinnamon sugar on them.
Yeah, but still.
So.
Let me get a piece of this chicken. Man, that's tender. That's good. The chicken's good too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with it. Hey gang, just got back from a walk. A couple of things I did differently. I got the heat blaring in this house. I'm sweating from my walk. I feel like I'm in the house. And it feels amazing with the heat. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. So, a couple of things to update you guys on. My hair looks a mess because I wore a hat. Because it's like 40 degrees here. And your girl don't do cold. Okay, those are my laundry I gotta put away from my work trip last week. Okay, so some things I did different today. First thing I did different was I didn't take any children's with me. Okay, that's the first thing I did. I never should have started that. Number 2, I used my Apple Watch to track my walk instead of map my walk. And then the third thing I changed to was I created a playlist. So I don't know if you guys have iPhones or whatnot, but we have an Apple bundle that gives us Apple Fitness, Apple Music, all these things, right? Apple TV, whatever. I just Googled songs that are paced for a 20-minute mile. I just Googled it and it came up with this runjog.com or something. It gave me a list of songs. So one of them was Soak Up the Sun, one by Sheryl Crow. One of them was Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye, Respect by Aretha Franklin. And while I know I did not keep on beat per se, like I didn't step to the beat, I know for a fact that I walked faster. And the reason I can tell that is because my right hip, which is my big trouble hip, right? It started hurting me sooner than what it normally did. So that told me I was pushing it a little bit harder. The other thing that tells me I was pushing a little bit harder is my actual walk was a minute less. So I definitely was keeping a faster pace, the average pace at least. I know I'm walking outside, like the wind was blowing, so I was speeding up and slowing down, whatever. But those were the 3 things that I did. I'm about to go eat lunch, my meal prepped lunch. I'm just going to zap it in the microwave, finish my work day. So yeah, that's my update for today. Yesterday, it was an okay day. I went on my walk. My legs were really sore, so I did not work out like I wanted to, but that's okay. I'm gonna stretch it more this afternoon so that we'll be a-okay. But I did walk yesterday. I had a lot of hip pain. I really have to work through that. Eating went really well. Haven't had any issues as far as that goes, but I wanted to share today's positive thought. Don't give up on yourself because you had one bad chapter. It's not the end. Your story's not over, so keep going. Thought that was really powerful and very appropriate. It's freezing. Almost done. 2 houses away from home. My back is killing me. And my hip. All right, I made it back to my starting point. My average pace was 22 minutes and 29 seconds. I'm really hurting. So I'm gonna go inside, take some Motrin, and stretch. But I did it, and that's what counts. Hey guys, so I just wanted to hop on and close out my week. I did pretty good exercising and walking this week. I ran into a lot of issues with my hip, as you guys saw. I still don't know how I'm going to do this 5K and how I'm going to walk the way I need to. I've decided that I am going to go see a nutritionist and make an appointment with the doctor, especially regarding my hip, because the pain is just, it's unbearable. And I don't want to live on Motrin, but I don't want to not do something that I know I can do. So I'm going to work through it, but I am going to make an appointment to go see a doctor, and I am going to go see a nutritionist. There's a lot of conversations this week about my BMR, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be eating at a deficiency from my BMR or what. This week, as you guys saw, I lost almost a pound, which is great. I mean, slow and steady wins the race, right? Like, I don't want to do this too fast and then gain all of it back like I have in the past. So I'm happy with the weight loss. I'm happy with the loss, period. I'm disappointed that I hurt myself so much, but it could just be, inflammation that causes weight gain. So I'm going to start measuring myself as well. That's kind of the plan right now. We're going to start measuring tomorrow, and we'll go from there. I think I have measurements from last January. Maybe I can compare them just so we have like kind of where we're working with. I'm sure I have those somewhere. So I'm going to work on that. My hip, y'all, like it's so frustrating to me because I've always been like the strong girl. Like, I've always been able to push through, and even though I've always kind of been overweight, like, I've just always been the strong girl. So I don't want to give up, but also don't want to live my life in pain. So yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting. I hope you guys had a great week, and I will see y'all next week.